Local police are even joining in the fight against bullying. They held a presentation at George Evans Elementary in Corpus Christi, all thanks to the program called David's Legacy. It's in honor of a 16-year-old San Antonio boy who committed suicide because of bullying. Officers with the Shop with a Cop program took a break to show kids how they can treat each other with respect. Still, it is a different era, so officers really talked about online bullying.
Bullying doesn't stop in the schools. It continues outside of school through social media. So with David's Law, if a child is bullying in school, there's consequences. But if it continues outside school through social media, there's additional consequences and decisions.
Meanwhile, Shop with a Cop will be doing a fundraiser on December 1st at Heather Ridge Farms in Calallen.
Such a great program, Shop with a Cop. And